Hi everyone, Marguerite here. I have my Rolodex that I wanted to share with you and also to do a sample collage of some Rolodex cards just to experiment and have some fun with these. So I started this one about close to a year ago, and I've been making cards and also have been exchanging cards with other people. It's a super fun project, and these are some of the ones that I have. I also put things like cards, sometimes if it's got a nice design to it. The orientation is that, let's see if I can, here's a good example. This is the point where it attaches. So on one side I have, looking at the card this way, and then when it flips, it is looking at the card this way. So instead of, turning it this way like you would a page in a book, you're flipping them down. So the orientation is just a little bit, different. It doesn't really matter. It's whatever system that you're comfortable doing. So most of these are done. All right, let me show you a few more of these. I used a lot of postage stamps, a lot of rubber stamping, washi tape. Sometimes I have stuff that sticks out, like a tab. Okay. Most of these, I was going to say, I just take an individual card and collage on it, and then I take a second card and do a backside and then glue them together. And that is what I have with these. Do one side, and then I'll do the other side and then glue them together like this. That way they're a little bit more sturdy, and yeah, they're just, it just has a better feeling to it, I think, when it's this way. It's just some of the ones that I've been doing recently. Some of these I think I need to add a little bit more of a colorful element here in the middle with a rubber stamp or something else, so I still have some work to do on some of these. Usually when I finish them up is when I put a date on them, so that's why none of these have dates on them just yet, because I'm not quite finished with them. So you can do them individually, or you could do them in sets. And what I have are these cards. These are from the Avery company, and they do 8 cards on a sheet. And the sheet looks like this. So they have perforations, and you can just fold them in half, and then and they separate very easily, and it's really nice to make a set of cards this way, because you can start and stop. Or at least I do anyway. I don't feel like I need to complete a single card all at once. I can just leave this on my desk, and as the days go by, I can add things or just kind of play with it. So, and that's what I want to do with this one right now, is just kind of give a little demonstration of how I do this. So I have these few little pieces of paper, and I have a whole bunch of rubber stamps. So let me do a little bit of background stamping. I have this one. This is a Stampers Anonymous rubber stamp. So let me do some backgrounds with this. I think I'll do a really light green maybe. Right, so now I'm just going to put a bunch of pieces and I'm just being really careful about watching the little feet. So, and I just want a mix of different kinds of papers. So that's what I'm going to work with. And now I'm going to glue everything down. All right, so that is all of my gluing. Now I get to do some decorative stamping over the top. And in addition to that, I might also put some postage stamps on it too. But first, I will start with some rubber stamping. I have this round one that I really enjoy using, and I like it with red. So let's see what I can do with this. I'm trying to at least touch a little bit in every card. You see that? Okay, now what else could I do? Just looking at it, I see that I would like to put something straight. And I do have a stamp with numbers on it, so let me get that. That's probably good enough for rubber stamping. Maybe I want to add, you know what, let me separate these first, and then we'll see what it looks like. So usually I do it one way, and then I do it the opposite way, and then they'll separate pretty easily. Now, individually, I can add more things onto them. I can also do a little bit of shading around the outside with some ink. I could add more paper elements if I wanted to. That's probably about it. Let's play with postage stamps. Something like that. That looks really good because the blue matches with the blue in the middle right there. So when I find something I like, I don't even second guess it. I just put it down. Just put it in there. There. Looks really nice. Here's a nice little one. This little purple guy. Yep, that works too. Okay, so I will go through and do all of these, and then I will show you what they look like when I'm done. Okay, so now I'm done, and you can probably see that they're kind of flimsy, and that's why I like to have two layers or two cards put together. It really makes them sturdier when you're flipping through them in the Rolodex. I have the camera up real close so that you can see the details on these. They're similar, but they're just slightly different. And so I've got 8 of these, and then I've got some other ones that I've done earlier. These ones I've done earlier in the week. So I will just play around with these and match them up however I would like. This one needs something. I don't know what yet. These ones have the same background. That stamp, I like it so far. It's working really well. And that's it. So I hope this gives you some good ideas for making Rolodex cards of your very own. If you're not able to find the Rolodex itself, online obviously is the best option. I've gotten mine on eBay, and I'm totally happy with it. It's such a fun thing to have. All right, so hopefully that gives you lots of ideas. And if you decide to make some on your own, I hope that you will post some of your photos somewhere on Instagram or anywhere else in social media so that others like myself can see what you do. Thanks for watching. Bye.